Good morning, Griffins. So we're going to continue working on two-step equations. Yes, I know it seems like we've been doing it for a while. We're on day 3. Actually, this is going to be our last set of brand new notes for two-step equations. So here we go. So this one is a little bit different because we are not multiplying the coefficient and the variable, we are actually dividing it. So again, the goal is always to get the variable all by itself. So on this problem, we're going to start by subtracting 12 from both sides of the equation. I'm going to have 12 minus 12, that cancels out, equals 0. I bring down exactly how it looks. M divided by 3 is equal to, and then 17 minus 12 is 5. Now, remember when we did the one-step equations, when we had a division problem, we do the opposite, and we're going to multiply both sides by the number that's being divided. So we're multiplying these by 3. Remember we said if you want to put 3 over 1, you can. That's your option. The 3's cancel out because 3 divided by 3 is 1. So that's 1 times m, which gives me m. 5 times 3 is 15. So then I want to go and do my check. So my check is I put m where I see, 15 where I see the m. So 15 divided by 3, and I want to know that plus 12, does it equal 17? 15 divided by 3 is 5. 5 plus 12 equals 17. So I end up with 17 is equal to 17. So that works. So our steps, and remember these are still some of the different two-step equations we're going to have. We're going to do the inverse operation first. So that means we're going to do either the adding or subtracting to both sides of the equation. And then we're going to need to make a decision if we need to multiply or divide. So we're going to keep doing inverse operations. We're going to do opposites. If it's a multiplication, we divide. If it's a division, we're going to multiply. So here's our first question we're going to do. We have negative 3 plus n over 5 is equal to 4. So remember n over 5 is n divided by 5. So we're going to start by adding or subtracting. The n divided by 5, that has the variable. So I want to get rid of the minus 3, the negative 3. So what I'm going to do is add a positive 3 to both sides of the equation. The positive 3 and the negative 3 cancel out, and that's going to leave me with n divided by 5 is equal to 7. And then because I have division, I do the opposite. The opposite of division is multiplying by 5. So I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. That leaves me with n. 7 times 5 is 35. That's my solution. So now I'm going to do a check. In my check, I have negative 3 plus, so remember on your check, you do exactly what was there. Divided by 5 is equal to 4. So I have negative 3 plus 35 divided by 5 is 7 equals 4. Again, if you need a calculator, that's fine. Go ahead and use a calculator. Negative 3 plus 7 is 4, so I have 4 equals 4. That's my solution. So I know I got the right answer because I got a true statement. On the next problem, I want you guys to practice this problem. So what's going to be the first step we do in this problem? We're going to start off by subtracting 9 to both sides of the equation. The plus 9 and the minus 9 cross off. So that gives me y divided by 7 will equal negative 1, because it's 8 minus 9. So then what's the next step of this problem? You're going to multiply both sides of the equation times 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1, so that's going to give you, for your solution, y is equal to negative 7. So then you do your check. For my check, I have negative 7 divided by positive 7 plus 9, and I want to know, does that equal 8? Negative 7 divided by positive 7 is negative 1 plus 9 and I'm still checking if that equals 8. Negative 1 plus 9 equals 8, so 8 equals 8. Here is our next problem. Remember, it doesn't matter which side the variable's on, the right side or the left side, you still do the problem the same way. So what's our first step on this problem? So we're going to subtract 13 from both sides of the equation. The 13 minus 13 cancel out, that gives us 0. 7 minus 13 is negative 6. And that equals n divided by 3. What's your next step? So you're going to multiply both sides of the equation by 3. The 3 divided by 3 cancels out. That equals 1. So I have negative 18 is equal to n. Now again, you can always write it as n equals negative 18. So for my check, I go back to the original problem. 7 equals negative 18 divided by 3 plus 13. So I have 7 equals negative 18 divided by 3 is equal to negative 6 plus 13. And negative 13 plus 6, that does equal 7, so 7 does equal 7. True statement. Okay, so hopefully these problems are helping you. This is what your homework is going to be. We have a review problem. This is what the homework was from 2 days ago. So what would we do on the first step of this problem? You're going to add, you're going to add 18 to both sides of the equation. I'm sorry, we're going to add 8 to both sides of the equation. The minus 8 plus 8 cross each other out. So negative 3w is equal to 19 plus 8, 27. Then we're going to do what? Divide both sides of the equation by negative 3. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 is positive 1, so w will equal negative 9. Then for your check, you have negative 3 times negative 9 minus 8, and I'm checking to see does that really equal 19. Negative 3 times negative 9 is positive 27 minus 8, and I want to know does that equal 19, and so I end up with 19 equals 19. So that's the end of that problem because I got a true statement. So you've got homework tonight. Oops, sorry. You have homework. So again, it's going to be on Kami. You have a 2-step equation quiz to take. It's only working on multiplying problems. So a 2-step quiz. So that's it for your homework for today. These are both due on Monday.